A little hang time for my relaxed hair. I tried going live earlier, but it didn't work out because somebody called me and I had to get off the live. Make sure you guys come in and like the live, and always talk about leave sooner. Because a lot of people, they stay in situations that they don't belong in for a long time. But the bitterness comes in when you regret the time that you wasted. That's when the bitterness comes in. When you regret the time that you wasted on somebody, the life forces that you wasted. That's when the bitterness and the anger start to set in. Leave sooner. Oh, and I want to give an example of leaving sooner. Cardi B. I want to talk about Cardi B. The first time she left Offset. The first time Cardi B left Offset. Everybody, I want to talk about it because of the fact that it's a public relationship, right? The first time she left Offset and he came to propose to her on stage, that would have been the perfect time to stay gone. The first time she left him, because she took him back only for him to do the same thing again. And I know that that's the reason why she's upset. A lot of times you get more upset because you give so many chances. That's what makes you mad. But it's best to leave sooner. Leave sooner. As soon as you see how these people are, didn't have no loyalty. And that's a big issue. The cheating in relationships. I'm about to water my plants. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm watering my plants real quick. And then I'll be back. I'm right here. Baby, I don't want you to be so dry, baby. I want you to be happy. Water my plant, babies. All right. Whew. I watered my plants, babies. Guys, so yeah, I was talking about leave sooner. Leave sooner. It sounded like cannibalism because I watered my plants? Are you crazy? My plants are huge and they're taking over the living room. So guys, so even though I want to talk about leave sooner, honestly, it doesn't really matter that much to me. I just wanted to talk about it. But what y'all think about, do y'all know, are any of you guys familiar with this fragrance? Anyone familiar with this fragrance? These two fragrance. Oh, you like my hair? Let me see if I have any hang time. Tell me what the hang time is looking like. I have hang time there. Bouncing. Thank you for the comments. But in relationships, sometimes you're just dragging on to dead weight. Honestly, if you're not happy with the person's not making you happy. Or the big thing about relationship is cheating though. Like, why aren't, this is a serious question. Why are black men so disloyal? No, this is a serious question. And this is what I've seen growing up. I've seen it growing up. Right? And this is a question. I don't want to, this is not bashing. Why are black men so disloyal and they're such cheaters? I really want to know about this. Like, any theory as to why they're so, like, you could love them, do everything for them, and they're such disloyal cheaters. Please give me like some kind of idea as to why. And I've seen it growing up. That's why I've always been hesitant to really be in long-term relationships. Because I've just seen these men, even when since I was young, guys cheating, even teenagers like 5, 6, 17, and I thought they love. I thought you're supposed to have your first love at that time. I've seen teenagers, just boys, just cheating on their girl. I've seen a lot of weird stuff with black boys, just straight up cheaters and no loyalty, black and men. I don't know why that is. Because you date them too much? I don't date a lot, honestly. I don't date a lot. It's very rarely I get a connection with somebody. Once in a blue, I have a connection with somebody, and it's very rare. I don't even date that much. It's very rare I have a connection. When I do have a connection, very rare. I haven't had a connection, and I thought I had a connection, but I thought I had a connection maybe a month ago or so with someone. But obviously they had a stronger connection with someone else. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, you said American males need to relearn how to love? You have one now. What do I mean? I don't have a man. I'm not in a relationship. I'm actually single. But God was saving me for you. All right now, boo boo. You never know, because I feel like when I do find the right connection, it's going to be it's going to be good. I feel like when I do find the right connection with the right person, somebody who's capable of being loyal and not a cheater, because I just don't want to be around these guys that's always texting other women. Go ahead. I can't do that. I'll take one kid. Would I marry you? And you didn't even send me a thank you? Send me a thank you, and I'll marry you. A lot of people stay in relationships far too long and they're mad. When you see these women crashing out and breaking car doors, breaking windows and breaking things, is because a lot of the times you said don't marry him, marry you. Oh, it's whoever has the ring and the loyalty. Whoever is going to put a ring on and be loyal. Because I think a lot of these men have a problem staying. There's a lot of beautiful women out there. There's a lot of beautiful women out here, right? But my thing is, it's only beauty that these men want, physical, or is it more of a connection? You're loyal? You got the money? What? You got money? Okay, send the thank you then. Thank you. I appreciate the beautiful compliments. Oh, hey, Adeline. Hey, Adeline. How you doing, hon? I have one son. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Mm. My thing is, why no, and this is something that I what keeps me from being in a relationship really and truly is just the anxiety of being with these men. They cheat so much. They're just not loyal. It doesn't matter. They're not loyal, these men. As soon as they, and I know they'll go to the jobs when they're working and go sleeping around with their co-workers. That happens very often. That's one thing I know happens often. So I don't know. I'm very hesitant to get in a relationship. They go to the jobs and they start, especially black men. The men that I work with and they're Hispanic men, they're loyal to their woman. The Hispanic men, oh my God, I wish I could get a quality man. I wish I could get the Hispanic man. I'm telling you, I was standing with my coworker and the Hispanic man straight up said to me, damn, these girls always have dressed butt naked. It's like he have respect. I don't know, man. That's the reason why black women suffer so much. Why is it that black men cheat and is so disloyal? And it's not even something that I'm putting down. I never believed it. My girlfriends back in the days, they used to say all men cheat. My girlfriend, and I said, no, not all men cheat. I used to say that. I never believed it. And then when I see like you could be good to somebody and they violate you, you just be like, I think we're living in among snakes. Seriously. You could be good to someone and they violate you because somebody else gave them attention. And the goes to the women too. Some women are attention seeking. Anybody who's insecure is going to be a cheater. Yeah, no, no, no. I know Spanish men cheat. I'm not saying that. But the ones I work with, I notice they show some type of integrity. I don't know what they're doing in secret. Because I work, a lot of beautiful women come to where I work. A lot of beautiful Brazilian women, black women, different races of women, but beautiful women. And I've seen a lot of beautiful a lot of Brazilian women come in there. And I don't know, it just more loyalty to me. They're more to me. I've based off of being around black men has no loyalty. I'm sorry. I haven't seen any one of them loyal. As soon as they go to these jobs, they start sleeping with, cheating with co-workers, dissing the woman at home. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it. I don't know, I've seen it. They're dissing the woman at home. That's they live with them, but they're going to these jobs, sleeping around with co-workers. Black men are like that. They're not loyal, and it's kind of difficult to build. You laughing, but it's true. It's kind of difficult to build, and this is what I grew up seeing. If I could do, if I saw better, I would honestly, if I saw something different, I would say something different, but I don't know why that is. Am I wrong? Please, I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to have a husband that's loyal. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. That's the thing. I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. All I've seen is black women suffering in these marriage with men that are narcissists, are like only care about their dick. In the man for you, I don't. You say you're the man for me. You don't cheat. I've been with scrubs. I've been with. This person's crazy. This person that you've been with scrubs. Then the funniest thing is, when I lived, been with scrubs. I don't even date. I don't even date. Talk about been with scrubs. I dated one 2 months ago, a month ago. I was dating someone, and just seeing like the text, the women texting him, it didn't work out with us. I don't date like that. Just seeing like multiple women texting him all the time, it just didn't work out with us. Yes, I am. But then I go on TikTok and I see all these men just cheating, cheating, cheating. You said, let's get married. I gotta get to know somebody. I'm not thirsty for marriage. I need a real one, right? Of course. I need a man that's solid and confident in himself, because insecurity, you don't cheat? Yadi. You said, do you feel like dating is an American thing? How could dating be American thing? You have never cheated? I get bullied so much, so what would I do? A real man doesn't have social media? That's how I feel about it. But there was one man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me talk about it. There was one man I was very fond of. There was one man I was very fond of years ago, but he had a lot of issues. I'm not gonna lie, he had a lot of issues, a lot of problems, but I was very fond of that man. If with minus the problems that he had, if I can cook breadfruit, you date me. I don't need to like send out a resume for a man to date me. I have a lot of guys that's interested in dating me. A lot. A lot. That want to date. Go out. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Date. Go places. Oh, so what happened to him? He had a lot of issues. And he's... Oh my God. I saw some women like getting upset and crashing out on these men because they stayed with these men too long. If you already know that he's the type of person that cheats, that means he's have a character flaw. That's not love. I don't think cheating is love. I don't think somebody cheating on you is love. What was the issues? I can't really say the issues on the internet. That's why I fall back and think about it, because it was, I can't really... You would never cheat on me? Aww. But based off of what I've seen, it made me just disgusted. You gonna come to Jamaica to move in with me? Yeah. You say you would never cheat on me? Aww. How often do I go live? Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays I go live. He said I would. Like, I'm desensitized from men now. Like, I don't feel nothing anymore. Because, like, you do things for these people, you be there for them, you try, but they're not nothing satisfy these people. They're just no good. You said anyone will be lucky to have me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully I could find my husband. I'm not going to be like these other women and give up on love. I'm not doing that. I want to find my man. I want to find my husband. I'll keep on dating. My boss says, Janique, you got to kiss a lot of frogs to find your Prince Charming. But I'm like, I don't like kissing frogs. But I guess I have to date more. I have to date more men because I don't date as much. That's the issue. I don't date a lot of men. So you would do everything for me? Aww. That's sweet. That's sweet. But I feel like staying too long in relationships is a waste of time if you know it's not going nowhere. You want to see the smile again? There you go, smile. And the dimple. See that? The dimple's there. There's a dimple. I brighten your day. Thank you. You'll come to Jamaica just for me? Aw. First, you don't have to come all the way to Jamaica for me. You just send me some money first to see if you're serious. Thank you for the gift. Also, guys. Oh, my nail got caught in my hair. This is why I hate sometimes my nail got snagged up in my hair. I'm getting ready for my summer. Summer's around the corner. New York has been very difficult and rough. We had a very rough winter in New York. It was, I'm not staying in New York for another 5 years. I'm not staying here. The next few years, next 5 years, God willing, I'm getting me a house with some land around it and get me a back, start planting my herbs and everything else that I gotta cook. And my whatever I'm planting in the back, but I'm getting a house within the next 5 years with some land around it. I can't be in New York anymore. New York is rough. It was horrible. The winter was cold. It was dark. It was gloomy. It was constant snow. Everybody was upset. Everybody was upset this summer. It was a bad summer. It was a rough summer. And a lot of people didn't have the money too. Oh, what's the vibes? Oh, I was talking about leaving sooner. And I was talking about mostly in relationships. Thank you. I appreciate it. You left New York back in 2006. I'm trying to get my family to move. Yeah, you did the right thing. There's no black people in New York anymore. Everybody in New York moved to the South. New York is for rich people. There's no black people no more. I'm telling you this right now. If you go in the city, it's just Asians and whites. And some of them Asians is bootlickers, ass kissers. And they're some of the most racist. No. I'm not saying some of. I'm sorry to say Asians are some of the most racist. That's foul of me. Asians are the most racist against blacks. Not some of. The most racist against blacks. So New York has changed so much since gentrification, since the migrants moved here. I used to live in a black neighborhood. Now it's completely Hispanic. I don't relate because I don't understand their language. You was in Jersey and you got the hell out of there. Where you at now? New York is not the place to be. It's too expensive. You're not lying. You're not lying. I would tell everybody not to move to New York. New York is hell now. Like the gentrification, you don't know what went down. A lot of people was watching the news but wasn't watching what's happening. They were whitening New York. Like a lot of the Ukrainians, remember a couple years ago? The Ukrainians, all of them is in Brooklyn now. Right? All those people from Ukraine, they're in Brooklyn. Now, a lot of the Hispanics are in Corona. They don't hire black people, so it's kind of hard for black people because you have to speak Spanish in order to get a job a lot of places. And the Hispanics are some of the most racist people you will encounter. So it's the Asians, they click up. The Hispanics click up. Black people, we don't click up because we don't have each other's back. Facts. For what my mother pays in rent in New York, she could get a house down here in the South. Exactly. Somebody said stop playing victim. Victim about what? Because I'm just going to block you. Victim about what? Rent in New York is high. Rent is in New York is not a joke. It's not. New York is not a joke. This is why I no longer, like, I don't do nothing for nobody anymore. I make sure I seal off my own energy, make sure I protect what I'm doing, what I'm working for, focus on work and my career. That's it. You said you're Hispanic and you're not racist. Racist. A lot of Hispanics are racist. Right? You don't have to be one of them. But a lot of Hispanics are not are racist, and also they don't hire blacks in their company, in their businesses, and a lot of those businesses, you're getting grants from the government. They don't hire blacks. Go into any supermarket in the Bronx, in Queens, they do not hire blacks. You will not see a black face in a Hispanic business. You're not seeing that. And that's the part of the reason why New York is so hard now. Imagine being blackballed for jobs. And you don't have a trade or a skill. Nah, Hispanics do not hire any. That's the reason why ICE is doing a good thing. Go to Miami, see how them Cubans get down. Go to Miami. And you know one thing about, greetings from Italy. Thank you. So New York is definitely not the place to move to, because if you don't have any support system, you're doomed. And you know what? Leaving sooner applies to this too, because I should have left New York when I have my bank account stacked the right way. I should have just bought a little house in Georgia. That's what I should have done when I have my bank account stacked the right way. I'm good, thank you. You said, okay, you said my country is the most racist country in the world. No one come near. What country is it? You talk about the United States? You said come to Texas? I don't think the houses are that affordable in Texas like it is in Georgia. What's your question, my love? New York is not a place to move to. It is too expensive. You can't survive here unless you have help, a support system, or family. It's too hard. Oh, I know India. I said that. I said Asians are the most racist people on earth. Yeah, I know they're racist. I know that. I know the Indians are racist. I know that. And they're greedy too. Indians are very greedy. Greedy for money. Greedy and cheap. Every time they come to my job, can I get a discount? Can I get a discount? Every time. It's just like, this is a high-end establishment. Why are you always, it's just too much. Can I get a discount? Can I get a deal? Like, if it's not on your tax bracket, they always want a discount. I don't understand where the Indian greed comes from, but I don't know where that greed comes. I want to move to Georgia. Yeah, I do. What part of Georgia? Maybe like not Atlanta. Not Atlanta, but in the country. You said you are strange. Thank you. Thank you. It comes from poverty and fallen culture. What comes from poverty and fallen culture? Please explain. I want to know about this. What comes from poverty and fallen culture? You thinking about moving back and buying a house in Georgia? It felt like home away from home. Georgia feels like home. I see people that look like me. In New York, there's no black people. There's hardly any black people in New York. There isn't. You miss New York, especially Harlem? Do you live in New York still, or you miss it before gentrification? Cause I was surprised when they closed down the legendary Coliseum block. That was the last straw for me. This is no longer my home. Come to Alabama. I look soft. Thank you. I am soft. Can I answer? All right, I'm gonna block you because you keep saying, "Can I answer your question?" What's your question? Come on now. Can I answer your question? What is the question that you asking? Thank you. You stayed in Far Rockaway. That's good. Oh, you've been in New York in 2010, 2011. Harlem was still back. No, Harlem is not black. Harlem is being gentrified. Seriously, it's being gentrified. Gentrification is it's not it's all over New York. They're making New York more white. They wanted to get all the blacks out of New York. I hope thank you so much. I really hope everything works in my favor out in my favor. And I believe that prayer is everything. Prayer. You said good what good what? That the blacks are coming out of New York? Oh, you said Harlem was originally a Jewish area? Oh, you used to live in Laurelton. Now you're went. Oh, I need a husband. Honestly, at this point, I need a husband because it's just like if I'm gonna buy a husband, if I'm gonna buy a house, I need a husband. I need that. I need one. If I'm a model, I modeled when I was before. You have to pay to play? What do you mean? Oh, you said it's good that I could talk about what I believe in. Yep. Thank you. Because New York is crazy. I want to do a whole video. I deserve a king. I deserve a good man. This is the reason why I'm not giving up on love ever. I'm not. Because I know I'm a great person. I know I'm a wonderful person. I know I'm an excellent person. So I know the right man that's designed for me. You got an extra room? I don't want to be in your room. I got too much stuff. You think all my stuff gonna fit in your extra room? I have my own place. So why would I go into fit into your little room? Where I'm originally from Jamaica. Originally. You said, are you a nurturer? Do you like having kids around? You know what? It doesn't matter how good a black woman, like, and this is, I don't want to even get into this belief system. I don't. I don't want to get into this belief system because I don't want to get into the stereotypical system because the thing is, brop, brop, brop. That's funny. Somebody said they have a basement. Good for you, honey. I got my place. I don't need to be in your basement. Thank you. You said you would look for me, but you're on a budget right now? What does that mean? Hey, Shaquid. What does that say? Hey, I can't even understand those things that the ghetto names you're trying to spell. I can't even pronounce it. I'm just gonna block you from this channel. Yeah, you're gonna have to be removed from this channel. Yeah. What's my favorite food? American food, meaning candy yams, ham, stuffing, soul food, American soul food, and Jamaican food. Those are my two favorite food. If I could get real good cooking of a black American cook and a Jamaican cook, those are the best cooks. I don't into that Asian, all that Asian persuasion. I love black American cooking and Jamaican cooking, like the down south cooking, real cooking. Those type of cooking I enjoy. I don't enjoy all that sushi, all that stuff. Which do I like more? Black American cooking, like Southern real good cooking, or Jamaican food? Oh my goodness, it's hard. It's hard. I like my nice roast. I like my ham. I like to make a nice whole ham. You said, is there anything about my character I have to work on? I like both American and Jamaican food. I can't choose because I love it. But I would have to go with Jamaican since that's my cultural. That's what I was born eating. So Jamaican food. I'm not into that like Asian food. I'm into more like Black American cooking. I think Black American, real Black American could cook. Real Black American, like Southern seasoned up food, potato salad, like real Black American cooking. That's the type of food I love. Southern food and Jamaican food. I will eat that pork. You kidding me or what? Big macaroni and cheese. You kidding me? The real one. That's the real food. Oh, somebody asked about my character. What part of my character I have to work on? I have to work on in regards to my character and being more being less guarded. Being less guarded, but I can't. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't have a relationship now because I'm too guarded. I don't trust these snakes. I always catch them. No, but I don't eat no pineapple topping on pizza. Jamaican pizza's not Jamaican food, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Pizza's not Jamaican food. That's American. That's Italian food or whatever. I'm good, thank you. Stop being a cheater. That's what I got to work on. I don't cheat. Sorry, I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I gotta just have. Thank you. What part of my character? I think I'm a great person, honestly. I worked on myself so much. I'm a great person. you know, and I what I've been doing recently for the last few years is like not being around people, like slowly distancing myself from people. You know my history. Okay. Let's talk about the delicious food: hot water, cornbread, and collard green. Okay, so I have to have smoked turkey neck in my collard greens. And you get me hungry now. If I make collard greens, I have to have a smoked turkey neck in my collard greens. Otherwise, it's not collard greens. I'm thinking, and it got to season down, and it got to cook down. It got to season down properly. I had a tip of vinegar in my collard greens. A tip. Trust me. I'm thinking about some good food. I haven't cooked in a while, and I want to make a nice meal for myself. Treat myself. I deserve it. I want to treat a nice meal for myself. Um, used to be wild back in the days. You know me? I'm a block any weirdo that's a trolling. You don't know me. But back in what day? You know me back in any day? Fuck. I'm blocking you off my page talking about oh wow back in the day. First, I don't even get close enough for people to even know me. I don't even get close to people, period. Only person that could possibly know me is my mother. Somebody said, you too old for a man with money. Oh boy. Somebody says I'm too old for a man with money. Sweetie, any man that comes around me, he tries his best. He tries his best. Put it that way. And a lot of my only issue with men is the disloyalty. I don't have an issue with like trying to beg somebody for their money, because if a man cares about you, he's gonna do stuff for you regardless. This is so weird. Like a lot of I'm gonna block this person off my channel. You're jealous. Too much jealousy. Would I date a bus driver? What do you mean would I date a bus driver? Listen, if a man is loyal to me and he has a career, the whole thing is loyalty. And he has a career, you know, loyal. It's not about his career. It's about how loyal this person is. Somebody say, you are goofy. You heard the question. Would I date a bus driver? Is he loyal? And I don't understand the issue with like what's the problem with dating a bus driver? I don't understand the issue with that. If you're really like about that life, show your face. My Instagram is Janique999. If you're really about that life, show your face. If you want to really talk crap about to me, go on my Instagram and talk crap so I can see who you are. That's how you talk crap. Because if the live, you know I can't see the live. But my Instagram is Janique999. I would love to see who you are. Talking crazy like that on this live, go on my Instagram, Janique999. I look good. Let me block this person. Looking for attention. This is not the place for that. We was talking about the gentrification. We was talking about so much stuff that happened in New York. People need to not move. Only way you're gonna make it in New York is if you're on welfare, or if number one, if you're on welfare, or if you're wealthy. There's only two ways. If you're on welfare or wealthy, you cannot make it as middle class in New York. You laugh at, you say welfare is crazy. I'm telling the truth. The only way you're gonna make it in New York is if if you make very good money, over about 80K or above if you're alone, and then, or if you're on welfare. Or if you're on welfare, that's the only way you can make it in New York, is being on welfare. I'm telling you this. All right, let's go now. All right. Or you're making money. All right. Oh, you looking for a black intelligent woman? Here I am. Cost of living is insane. And that's the reason why I'm planning to leave my job, because I got to make more money. I'm planning to leave my job. They give us it's crazy. Loyalty is okay, so we got back into the relationship topic now. So loyalty is the first thing. Loyalty, respect, compatibility, supporting each other, friendship. That's the perfect recipe that describes a good love. That's true. Loyalty. That's the thing. I haven't seen the men being loyal. The men are not loyal. Or that's true if you have 20 roommates in a 300 square feet pad. That's true. You got to have a lot of roommates in New York. Either be on welfare or have roommates. That's true. That's true. Okay, congrats. 15K alone a month is comfortable, I guess, but you don't need 15K a month to be comfortable. You need about, in New York, 8K a month is reasonable. You could you could even survive off 6K a month. All depends on how much your rent is. Oh yeah, New York been stopped being New York. People been stopped moving here. I realize that there's literally no black people here. Only the Asians. Oh, you sending me something? Send me. I didn't see it. Oh, you lived in Hudson Yards? You know I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie. If you lived in Hudson Yards, you was paying. Oof. The biggest thing is making sure you have someone that's willing to work and build a life. That's true. Realistically, who makes 8K, let alone 6K a month? Who makes 8 to 6K a month? There's people who make 8 to 6K a month, realistically speaking. You have to find a way to make the money, or leave. Is it possible living and working as a barber in New York? Yes. Are you selling products too? You gotta cut hair and sell products as a barber. And not only that, is it your shop or are you just cutting hair? You know, you as a barber, you just gotta expand, cut hair, sell your products, beard, whatever you're doing. Hey, my evening is doing good. I'm having a very good evening. You said, or you make that much, the cost of living wouldn't be an issue to begin with. Well, the fact that a lot of people still live in New York, it's the cost of living is not an issue for everyone, right? It's not an issue for everyone because obviously you can make more money in New York. You can make more money in New York. If you're working in the city, Manhattan, you make more money. Yeah, yeah. It's expensive. You're a barber. New York is rough. I'm telling you this right now. And if you don't have any type of support system, I tell people not to move there, or else you're gonna be end up sleeping on the J train, the E train, the F train, whatever train you're gonna sleep on, or a shelter, because New York is not a joke. Okay, this person says, when did women start prioritizing loyalty over money in a relationship? I wish I could like one of these comments. That I see the comment, I like you. I like the comment. So it says, when did women start prioritizing loyalty over money in relationship, right? When somebody asks that question, this is a bitter question. I don't answer those questions. That's a very bitter question. When did women? I'm a woman on live saying I would need somebody that's loyal. It's not about money, it's about loyalty. And this person, is this sick? Because the bitterness of these people. When, I don't know the date. I think since birth, a woman would want somebody to be loyal to her. And not as soon as she turned her back, he's screwing the co-worker, he's screwing your sister, your sibling, he's screwing whoever. I'm 35, not bitter. What does 35 have to do with being bitter? Okay, New Jersey is not as expensive as New York. A lot of people are moving to Jersey as well. Well, if you're interested, my Instagram is Janique999, so there you go. No, for real, Jersey is cheaper than New York. Black men are cheaters. I've never when if you show me a black man that I tried to give it a chance. The only thing I want is loyal. I still have hope that somebody have the possibility of being loyal. You know, I'm still have hope, but somebody got to prove me wrong. Based off what I've seen, I haven't seen any loyalty with black men. I haven't seen it. Unless they have zero options. Anytime they have an option, they're gonna take it. My generation and under are money first. The reason why your generation of women is money first, because they've seen the disloyalty. There's nothing that a man could offer other than money, because those generation of girls know that black men are not faithful. These generation know that. If you listen to Sexy Red, these girls that lead the generation, if you listen to these rappers, these young girls, Young Miami, they only want money because they know they're never getting loyalty. Hello. They know that. They've seen it growing up. You think they had their glasses on when their mama was getting cheated on? Their auntie was getting cheated on? They've seen it. This young generation of women is like this because they've seen the disloyalty. They didn't have glasses when their father was cheating. Mama, they didn't have glasses on. They saw. They didn't have, they saw. That's the reason why the younger generation, they're like, fuck F these, they have a different mentality. The younger generation of women is all about, a lot of them, they don't believe in loyalty. They sleep around. They're more promiscuous, and I don't blame them. They don't believe in loyalty. The younger girls is a different breed, and I do not blame them. I'm actually proud of them. Loyalty doesn't have a color or a gender. That's true. But black men are not loyal to black women. If you've seen that, they're the ones who marry out of their race the most. Out of the most. The most. You get what you deserve, and that's colorless. And I hope you get what you deserve as well. Hey. Because anybody who hates black women, you don't need to be on my channel. Get out. Because I know the stereotype. I've been around thousands of people already. And I know the stereotype. The hate. You can't even be, as a black woman, you have to really stay to yourself now. Because the hate, the bring down, the gossip. It's like, get out. If you don't like black women, go. Yes, people are so individualist and selfish. Yes, so it's hard to create a couple too. It's true. Honestly, I don't even want to go to work tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I don't even feel like working. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. I don't. But I'm still going because I'll be from Friday all the way till, I'll be off for the next 5 days. So my Instagram is Janique999. If you want to make a direct connect with your girly, thank you. If you want to make a connect with your girl, it's Janique999. Oh, okay. So in Italy, people don't even have kids anymore. Make sure you come in and like the live. Most people have pets, and kids are too expensive, and you're responsible for their mental health. That's what people don't have to realize. You're responsible for these kids' mental health. Kids are very expensive, and you got to understand that you have to be responsible for their mental health. And that's a true thing. And you can't control everything. So, me personally, I salute the people who decide not to have children. You're not on Instagram? What about Facebook? Thank you. Thanks for supporting. And like and subscribe if you're new. If you're not on Instagram and you're not on Facebook, how am I going to know you are you? How am I going to see your pictures and stuff like that? I'm not the type of person that's going to play no game with nobody, emailing back and forth with nobody. I got to need to Instagram and social media, I get to know who it is. I told you, you want to get to know me personal? Janique999, that's my Instagram. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. A lot of people are so selfish. That's why they have kids. The real reason why a lot of people have kids is because they're selfish. They can't even be, they're not even a good parent. They're not even a good parent. They're not even in a financial situation to even provide for these children. They bring these children into the world to suffer. They're horrible people. A lot of people who are having kids, they're selfish, terrible people, and they are not taking care of the kids the right way. So a lot of people that's having kids shouldn't even have kids. So I'm not mad that in Italy, and I'm not surprised that in Italy a lot of people are not having kids. People are getting smarter. Janique, Janique 999. That's it. Janique 999. This guy searched me up on social media and saw my YouTube channel, and then he didn't like it. Oh well, because you know I could see right through you. That's why he didn't like my YouTube channel. So you were raised into the projects. So what does that mean? You said everybody parents didn't have money. So I'm glad you had a wonderful life in the projects, because some people didn't have a wonderful life in the projects. And if I could choose, I wouldn't want to choose to raise my child in the projects. That's what I'm trying to say. If I could choose, can you call me directly? Oh, you don't do lives often, but so you say, okay. And you subscribe. Okay.